In the town of Anapoli, where the Rebbe Reb Zushe lived, there was also a Rav of the town. And the Rav of this town, he was a big lamdan, he learned a lot, he definitely was very well versed throughout the whole Torah, but his anger got the worst of him. And he couldn't control himself, filled with rage constantly. So one time late at night when no one was looking, he humbled himself and showed up at the house of the Rebbe Reb Zushe. And he asked him, Rebbe Reb Zushe, explain to me, what am I doing wrong? Why is anger controlling my life? So the Rebbe Reb Zushe looked at him and said, My Zisa Yid, Kvod Arav, let me tell you something. Last week we were at a wedding, you and I, remember? Yeah, he's like, well, you got invited, and I got invited. But you got invited and felt that the way that you were invited wasn't Chassidic enough. So you said to yourself, I'm going to show up a few hours late, and to show them that, I'm not so happy. But by the time you got there, the dais was already filled. You didn't feel important, and you very, very bitterly decided you'll stay for a few minutes. They saw you, and they placed you at the dais behind someone else's chair, and the food they ended up giving you didn't feel was Chassidic enough, and your whole experience at being at that wedding was so bitter. But I was also at that wedding, but I really didn't expect to be invited, and I showed up early. I was so excited. They invited me. I showed up early to help prepare with everything, and I was there early enough. They sat me at the dais, and I wasn't even expecting a chair. And I definitely wasn't expecting food. They brought such delicacies, and I was eating away. My whole experience and your experience was basically very different, but different in one simple level. You expect everything and feel like you have nothing. I expect nothing and always feel like I have everything. If we could only be Chassidim of Reb Zushe for one day and living like that, we'd be the wealthiest and luckiest people in the world.